Hi guys, I'm Igor. For the new viewers, I provide market commentary before market opens and my stock picks and option picks for the day. Today is January 17, 2020, and here's what's happening. Pretty much no major news. The stock futures are up as usual, almost like 100 points. And in the economy news, housing starts has risen 16.9% in December. That's a big number. And so the housing recovery continues because of the low mortgage rates. And so the housing stocks are doing really well. And they've been on the rise lately, and I still like them. I've been recommending them for the past probably month. Stocks like Lennar and Toll Brothers and BZH, Beazer Homes. But for me, Lennar pushing a little bit at this point because they're in overbought territory, but BZH is still good. So this is still a good stock to own. But in general, I like housing stocks. Anyway, so the other stocks are, of course, it's Tesla. I mean, I pretty much start my every video was Tesla because it's a very active stock. It's a very widely owned stock, so it's a very good and interesting stock to watch. So the stock is down pre-market because the U.S. Auto Safety is reviewing petition about 500,000 Tesla vehicles on premise of the unusual fast acceleration. So stock is down a little bit, but I wouldn't count on it being down. I would actually, if it pulls back again significantly, I would pick up some shares or pick up some calls on this because Tesla is Tesla and this is going to come up, and it's frankly it's the future. So I'm also watching again. I'm watching all the chip stocks. Western Digital was upgraded today on improving memory environment, NAND chips, which is flash memory chips recovery, and the market for those chips is going up. The prices are going up. So stocks like Western Digital, AMD, Nvidia, MU, they're all going higher. So, and I like them actually. They're not at this point. They're not that much overbought. And I would pick up those stocks at this point. So in other news, Schlumberger, which is the oil equipment company, beat the estimates and beat their revenues, and they're higher pre-market. I actually like Schlumberger here. As you can see on the chart, here's the golden cross right here. So. And they're not like overbought or anything like that. So I definitely like the stock at this area, and that's my favorite oil play here. So another stock is that's reported is CSX. CSX is down pre-market a little bit because even though they beat the numbers by 3 cents, their revenues were slightly lower, and they said on a conference call that the environment is still challenging. So I am not a fan of CSX here, and they have triggered a number of downgrades this morning and price cuts. So I would be careful with this stock. So another stock that I'm watching today is PRGS. It's a business software company. Oops. PRGS. It's a business software company. Progress Software called. I mean, it's very high. It had a huge run lately from pretty much like $40 to $48, and they're reporting good numbers. They're reporting like revenue beat, earnings beat, and they're saying they're raising their targets. But it's trading very, very high. The RSI is 87. So I don't know if I want to buy it here and or maybe even buy some puts or short, because it's I mean, opening at $52, $5 after RSI is being like around 85, 86. That will bring a lot of shorts at the open. So I would be very careful sharing this, but it's very interesting stock to watch nonetheless. Okay, so I do like the cannabis stocks. I mean, they pulled back yesterday, and I think it was a good opportunity yesterday to buy them on this pullback. Stocks like Aurora, Cannabis, and CRON, and TLRY, and OGI. Okay, so those four stocks that I like in cannabis, and I think they're a buy on a pullback. Okay, so there have been cannabis stocks been in the doghouse for the past year, and it was like $1 billion short idea for the 2019. They had been in a bear market, cannabis stocks, and I think right now they're coming up a little bit. So they're very good. Not very good, but they're a very interesting investment on a pullback. As I think that medical marijuana is here to stay. Okay, so, and the last stock that I'm watching today is Twitter. Twitter was downgraded this morning because the analyst cited that their investment in safety is going to cap their growth, cap their earnings, which I think is pretty ridiculous to me. Pretty ridiculous statement. Twitter is down pre-market, and the same analyst who was back in 2019 was upgrading the stock when it was like trading at around $40, and he was keeping his buy rating on the stock, and now he's trimming it to neutral. Very strange, because I think Twitter is doing pretty well lately, and considering that Olympics are coming up, European Championships are coming up, US elections are coming up, this is going to be, I think it's going to be a very good year for Twitter. So I would pick up Twitter on this downgrade. Okay, so that's about it, guys. Don't forget to sign up, subscribe to my channel, and click the like button, and I'll see you Monday.